Hello and welcome to Gus O'Connor's pub in Fisher Street, Doolin. I'm here joined by three local musicians that play here regularly in the pub. It's Kevin Griffin, local banjo player, Conor Keane, an accordion player, and Noel O'Donoghue. I purchased the pub from the O'Connor family in 1998. I decided I wanted to buy it because of its tradition and its history and everything about it. It's just such a famous pub that anyone would love to own it. The pub was established first in 1832.
It goes back a long way. I mean, you had hugely influential people here in this place. I mean, you John Millington Singh was up at the bar there. George Bernard Shaw, you were talking about the big cultural figures of the world drank in here. And they loved it because it was, for them, it was a journey into a mystical place. It was a journey into somewhere completely different from where they came from. At that time, you're talking about the 1930s, 1940s, this area was unknown in the modern world, but it was seen as the last stop. The next stop was America, Newfoundland. So in the whole context of Europe, this was the outer edge, and it was a pilgrimage to get here. It was, and so that still resonates to this day because people come here because it is somewhere out of the ordinary, and because they can visit the burn, and then this is after they visit the burn, they're going to another place which is the islands of the Aran Islands, and this is the gateway here to the Aran Islands. And therefore, it's another step again. And in the past, this was the only place people could actually, a public house, the only place they could come in and relax and have a drink. And they would tell stories about their experiences. And I think a very important man in that sense was J.R.R. Tolkien. And Tolkien drank at this bar, who was one of the big figures in the world. I mean, The Lord of the Rings today is, everybody knows about it. And his part of his inspirational journey was to find out about this mysterious land of rocks, caves, Carn and the Burn, the caves, Isle those places. So, in this pub, today, Patrick has developed it, he has made it bigger, he's accommodated more people as things become bigger. And we're here as musicians, myself, Kevin and Noel. We love to be part of that setup because it connects you with some of the world's biggest cultural figures that were ever shaped the world. And that is what O'Connor's is to me, and I think for all of us.
So where else would you get this? You could walk in here, or, in a Monday morning or afternoon, you have a big session going. That's the whole thing. You come in, have your feed, listen to the music, have your few pints, and walk away nicely satisfied. You know what I mean? Where else would you get that? Like
with sessions here, you never know who's going to show up. There could be any amount of musicians here. There could be very famous musicians. You're nearly all the time guaranteed that you would have good sessions. Proper music.
I grew up with this place, and I remember when I started playing, there was an awful surge that time in German people coming over. They were cracked about music, and just kind of still are.
Anytime we used to come up here prior to owning it, there was always great music, great atmosphere, great crack. It just had everything.
Well, Patrick is doing a great job and continuing on the music here. We're here since the mid-80s, 88 or 89. Kevin would have been here before. Would have been playing here before.
I would, yeah, but he's doing a fantastic job. He's doing a great job. Yeah, we've no fault with him yet anyway. So he's doing good, like so.
We're going to play two reels. The first one is The Boy in the Gap, and the second one is The Mason's Apron. There were two tunes that were made famous by Michael Russell. And the second reel is a version of the Mason's Apron that Michael always plays.
Twice each, yes. Okay.